Join us at the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino with the #1 gaming experience and entertainment. The Pahrump Nugget has the #1 dining experience at Stockman Steakhouse, Golden Harvest Cafe, and the Gold Miners Buffet. Come get your game on at the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino.
Today's news is brought to you in part by Dr. George Leeks, Pahrump's optometrist since 1990, offering full-spectrum eye care for children and adults. Call today, 727-8300.
And welcome back. Nevada Coin and Jewelry is located off Blue Diamond Highway in Las Vegas in the Kohl's Target Shopping Center. They're experts in the field of buying your gold, silver, and jewelry, and so much more.
Well, Nevada Coin and Jewelry has been in business for over 30 years. We started on the Las Vegas Strip. My father and my brother, actually, our first store was where the Paris Casino, the Eiffel Tower, is now sitting on top of our first store. So we've been doing this for a very long time, and it's a family-run and operated business.
Okay. So I noticed while coming in here that your building is very secure. Can you tell me why?
Well, obviously, people are bringing in their valuables, coins, jewelry, bullion, and we want them to come into a place where they feel safe and secure. They can spend time here and not be worried that they're in any way endangered whatsoever. Also, all our employees are carrying firearms. This place is completely secure, so you have no worries that your items will ever be in danger or you'll be in danger.
Okay. And so you have your license as a second-hand dealer. What does that mean?
Well, second-hand dealer is licensed by the county and by the city. That gives us certain responsibilities in terms of how we deal with your belongings. So if you're selling us your jewelry, we need to record each item and put it into a computer system so to make sure that nothing ever is stolen. We work with the county, with the police, to make sure everything is done according to the law. A lot of dealers, or some dealers, sometimes just kind of cut corners. We have never, ever, ever cut corners on how we deal with your belongings.
Okay, so if I were to sell my coins or jewelry to you, do I get cash?
Yeah, everything is done cash. Now, if you would like, we'll certainly cut you a check. There's no problem. But if you come to us, you can bring us $50,000 worth of gold. You can bring us one gold chain. It matters not to us. We will pay you cash on the spot.
Okay, and how would you test my jewelry?
Well, if you look over my shoulder here, maybe we can move the camera a little bit. We have over here what's called an X-ray spectrometer. This machine will analyze the metal that's in your jewelry and tell us exactly what kind of gold, silver, platinum is in your jewelry. So we do not have to make any damage on your jewelry. You don't have to scratch it or do acid testing on your jewelry to identify what type of gold you have or what type of jewelry you have.
Okay, so why is it important to have it tested by X-ray spectrometer?
Well, because we get a lot of pieces that have been tested by other dealers. We see scratch marks on them. We even have some coins and some jewelry that's literally been cut and drilled into because they didn't have the proper technology to identify what the items were made of. We never ever damage your jewelry, your bullion, your coins to identify what they're made of.
And researchers in Hawaii have found a mammoth World War II-era Japanese submarine scuttled by the U.S. Navy in 1946 to keep its advanced technology out of the hands of the Soviet Union. The Hawaii Undersea Research Laboratory at the University of Hawaii discovered the I-400 in 2,300 feet of water off the southwest coast of Oahu. At nearly 400 feet long, the I-400 and its two sister ships were the largest submarines ever built before the nuclear age. Initially conceived as a weapon to target the U.S. mainland and capable of reaching any point on the globe without refueling, the subs were effectively underwater aircraft carriers outfitted with 3 folding wing seaplanes capable of carrying an 1,800-pound bomb. The ships were never used to attack the mainland United States and saw only limited service before Japan surrendered in 1945. The last 3 defendants to settle in the Mountain View Casino fire lawsuit will pay out at least 6-digit figures. The entire case originally involved 26 defendants. The parties involved in the lawsuit entered into an agreement that forever releases them from all future claims. The rest of the case has been dismissed. The Mountain View Casino included a bowling alley, restaurant, bar, and gaming. It was approximately 60,000 square feet in size before the new one was built. On April 29, 2003, at about 3:40 in the morning, the cooks noticed a fire in a deep fat fryer in the kitchen. The staff attempted to extinguish the fire to no avail. They eventually evacuated the casino. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue was called to the scene. The casino could not be saved at that point. The University of Nevada Cooperative Extension has a change of venue regarding Saturday morning's farmers market.
Actually, the Saturday market moved from Petrick Park. It's over at Home Depot. In fact, they're going to run year-round. Their hours are 9 to noon, and Home Depot is, the corner of Highway 116 Basin. And then our Tuesday market, very small, but they do a very good job at Star Nursery from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
So what kind of items are you finding at this farmer's market?
Well, homemade produce, homegrown produce, homemade crafts. It's great for the new cottage rural people, those vendors. They can sell their jams and jellies.
And also, if you would like to become a vendor, can you?
Yes, you can. You can either call me at 775-727-5532, stop by either farmer's market and pick up a vendor application. The cost of the fee is $7.
And also, these are great little things for gifts for the holidays, because you're looking at some homemade jams and jellies and some homegrown produce. You might be able to make some baskets for relatives and friends.
That's right. Plus, too, in addition, fresh produce. Right now, Swiss chard is prevalent. Some people probably have some broccoli and turnips. So everything for the holidays.
There you go. And so once again, the date and times of both farmers markets.
Home Depot market is from, I've got to look at my cheat sheet, 9 to noon. And Tuesday is from 10 to 2 p.m. at Star Nursery.
And Home Depot's on Saturday.
And Home Depot's on Saturday. Thank you.
And when we come back from this break, we're going to have your first business brief, and Noah Began is going to tell you about what's coming up in the weather. Stay tuned.
This is the first business brief for Tuesday, December 3rd. I'm Angela Miles. Amazon is enjoying heavy buzz after showing off a new drone delivery system on 60 Minutes Sunday night. The CEO says it's just a concept now, but the drones would be able to deliver an Amazon purchase within 30 minutes to customers living near distribution centers. Meantime, the U.S. Supreme Court is leaving as is a New York law forcing Amazon to collect sales tax from shoppers in the Big Apple. Lumber Liquidators is already under federal investigation, and now a shareholder has filed a class action lawsuit. The shareholder claims company leaders made false statements about the source of the wood it imports from other countries. And authorities around the globe are cracking down on counterfeit goods sold online. On the heels of Cyber Monday, 690 websites in the U.S. and overseas have been shut down or redirected due to scammers. That's the first business brief. I'm Angela Miles.
News 46 weather is brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Dairy products are very important in maintaining a healthy body.
Hello and welcome back to News 46. Today is Tuesday, December 3rd. Today we had partly cloudy skies with a high of 65 degrees and an average temperature of 59 degrees. Winds were coming from the south-southwest at 12 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. The UV index today was 3, which is moderate. Humidity was at 37%. Sunrise is at 6:38 a.m. and the record high in 1980 was 77 degrees. Tonight we'll have partly cloudy skies with a low of 31 degrees and an average temperature around this time of year of 40 degrees. Winds will be coming from the north at 10 miles per hour with gusts up to 21 miles per hour. Humidity will be at 62%. Sunset was at 4:29 p.m. and the record low in 1948 was 23 degrees. Tomorrow we'll have sunny skies with a high of 44 degrees and a low of 20 degrees. Winds will be coming from the north-northeast at 6 miles per hour with gusts up to 9 miles per hour. Humidity will be at 34%. Sunrise will be at 6:39 a.m. and the UV index will be 3, which is moderate. For our 7-day forecast, we have a mostly sunny week with a chance of showers on Saturday. Your temperatures this week seem pretty cold. Your high temperatures will be ranging from the low 40s to the high 40s, and your low temperatures will be ranging from 17 degrees to the low 20s.
Thanks so much, Noah. We do want to remind everybody that beginning tomorrow night is the hard freeze watch. So you want to be careful out there. It will begin tomorrow night at 20 degrees, like Noah was just telling you about that. And remember the 5 Ps, the plant, pumps, pools, pets, and pipes. Make sure that all those are taken care of as well. Yourselves button up and stay warm. That, once again, is a hard freeze watch tomorrow through Saturday morning. And we also want to tell everybody that Nathan Adelson Hospice is going to be inviting the community to attend their annual Light Up a Life Candlelight Memorial Service to honor and remember your loved ones during this holiday season. The service will be held at Desert Greens Clubhouse, that's located at 350 West Wilson Road, on December 9th at 6 p.m. For more information, you can give them a call at 751-6700. And the Pahrump Community Library is offering free computer instruction. Computer classes for beginning level computer users are offered Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Sign-ups are available at the library on East Street. Also, there's a genealogy class. It meets every Tuesday at 2 p.m. at the library. Genealogy guidance and help using Ancestry.com and HeritageQuest.com are provided. For more information, you can give them a call at 727-5930. And I want to invite everybody in the community over to the Pahrump Nugget tomorrow night for the High Desert Corrals holiday performance. That begins at 6 p.m. There's a small fee to attend the performance unless you bring some items for the food bank. That's going to do it for this edition of News 46. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. Have a great night.